What's up, guys? Game Breaker here, bringing you the first episode, the first of the Nil2Mil challenge. I'm super pumped about this. I hope you guys are too. As you can see, as you might see in the background here, you can tell by the chat, I am hanging out here on the monster planet. That is what you guys wanted in the comments. There were just comments all over the place across, all the different planets there. A lot of them got 2, 3, even 4 comments saying, you should do it on this planet, do it on this planet. So I was like, alright, let's just go through and kind of add them all up, see what the common consensus was. And Monster did, in fact, have the majority of the votes in terms of planet. So we're going to be hanging out here on the Monster planet, which is good because it shouldn't be, filled up with people like some of the other ones. Like I know lava and aliens sometimes ice as well get filled up, and of course if I'm just a trainee I wouldn't be able to play, wouldn't be able to record, so I wanted to do it on a planet where I would definitely always be able to be here. So we are here on the monster planet, gonna be having a lot of fun. I'm super excited, this is gonna be great. On that quest for a 1 million Dolores, as it was. Yeah, sorry I haven't uploaded over the past couple days. I kind of got sick at the end of last week, Thursday and Friday. I just couldn't play, couldn't record, couldn't do anything. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I went away for a golf tournament. Actually had a lot of fun with my grandpa, my dad, and my brother, Red Sickness, of course. We all played. We had a ton of fun. We ended up coming in second out of the whole thing. We finished at 14 under, which is pretty respectable for a scramble. Our family's always been very good at golf. So we had a lot of fun doing that on Sunday. So now we are back here relaxing on the cosmic planet once again. Gonna be starting off. So this is, someone just wishing me, are you the real Game Breaker from YouTube? Yes, you are now in the video. Congratulations. We'll be hanging out here on the monster planet, ready to do our Nil2Mil challenge. So yeah, the 20 minutes have already gone, so let's go ahead and get right into it here. We are going to be hanging out. Let's get this rolling. So first thing we want to do, /kit starter, and we are going to be throwing all this stuff on here. Oops, saving this stuff up. And we are going to be stashing the goods in the PV. Let's just go ahead and throw this stuff in for now, because we don't want to lose any of it, because it's all very valuable right off the bat here. Let's get all this stuff going, get some blocks thrown in there, got that. Definitely going to sell this. That's the first thing. Tip of the day, number one, of course, always sell the simple cosmic chests. Unless you have some really good reason to open them. Simples and uncommons, and sometimes the elites as well, you probably want to sell them, because you'll definitely be able to get more money on the whole by selling them, rather than opening them. So let's just go ahead and throw that in there, /H. Sell, and we're going to start things off at about 18,000, see if that goes. Usually I try to sell them at about 10 or 12. We'll just kind of get a feel for the auctions here. Oh, it actually asks you to confirm it now. That's a nice change. Yes, we will accept that. Let's go check on the auction house actually and see what stuff is selling for these days. Whew, because we are going to need to get some gear to go check out some envoys. And speaking of envoys, when is the next one? It has been, where's the envoy count? It's been 21 minutes, so there could be one in this episode that we'll be looking to do. Yeah, probably going to go in naked, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do is we want to get that faction made, so let's do F. Speaking of envoys, let's go ahead and go for this. Maybe we can get lucky and just win this thing right here. Come on, show me a chest. What do we got? Anything at all? I really didn't see anything off in this direction, but you never know. Come on, one time, get lucky. I am completely unfamiliar at all with this Warzone. I have no idea what it looks like, or I've not done any exploring. This planet is completely new to me, so I'm really looking forward to it. And I don't think we are going to be finding anything this envoy. Well, we'll keep milling around here for just a little bit. It's all counting for our time. So let's just see if we can't find anything else. I haven't even heard anything. I think I went just completely the wrong direction. Got unlucky there, as they say. So let us go ahead and just do /spawn again. Before we get murked out here. Spawn with that. Yeah, didn't even hear anything. Tough luck on the first envoy. That's how it's going to be, huh? That's how this series is going to be. So let's go ahead and do, what are we doing? We were creating the faction. /F, create Nil2Mil. Is that gonna work? Your faction now been created. Nil2Mil, got it. /F description. We should just put our YouTube link in the description again. That's kind of just what we do. So what would that be? youtube.com/user/AreYouKitingMehd. Blah, blah, blah. Did I spell everything right? Yeah, you'll let me know in the comments if I didn't anyway. So let's get that set up. Got it. Boom. /wilderness now. Oh, did we just spawn in a cave? Oh, no, we didn't. We spawned in a ravine. /F. Can we even do it? I don't even know what you can do with the lowest commands. We can do /F map, so that is good. A lot of adventure. Really looking forward to this. Let's just explore this just a tiny bit. I kind of feel like just maybe digging around a little bit first, just for fun, just to get some stuff going here, just to get some supplies. Where even are we on the F map right now? We are, actually, we're a pretty good distance away. I like that. We actually spawned in a pretty decent spot. Let's try to get some ore here to get rocking. Whoa, in before killed. To get some stuff. And yes, I will be getting a texture pack eventually. Once again, it's always on my list of things to do, but I really want to do it for this series, but I was just getting home from work. I was like, all right, let's just go ahead and jump right into this just so we can put this episode out. So yes, texture pack is on the list of things to do, of course. Let's grab a little bit of coal here. Yeah, I think we'll be doing a little bit of mine just because that doesn't consume that much food either. And food's going to be a big deal, of course, at the beginning here when we don't want to be spending money if we can avoid it. So let us go ahead, and I suppose we should just go down. Should we just do the old 2-block dig here? Might as well. Let's do it. And hopefully we can either find some diamonds to start getting a pickaxe going, or at least just find some supplies, maybe some stuff we can sell. We'll be doing a lot of sell hand here right off the bat, that's for sure, as we get a lot of these resources. And then we're gonna start thinking about getting some land claim this episode. I think that would be a good goal. Get some stuff set up. So we've got the faction maximum at 20, as that was increased towards the end of the first kind of season of factions that I did. So we can claim a fair amount of land now. And here we go into a cave. Very good. Yo, we got some lava. How about some lights? Lava, do you even light up? Thank you. Thanks for playing. Let's see. Oh, we do have torches. I always forget that you get torches in like the starter kit there. So let's just go ahead and throw some of this stuff down and start mining some of this good stuff up. And what do we got for time right now? We are at 7.5 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and start. How did I get 2 iron swords? Where did I get you from? Did I duplicate an iron sword somehow? I don't even know how that happened. I must have picked it up running around shop or something like that. Bang that out. I don't feel like getting that. I'm going to die. Oh, gold. What level are we at? We're at 18. We're actually pretty close to Diamante height. So let's go ahead and snag some of these stuff up. Snag up some of that gold, of course, as well. That'll sell. Boom, boom, boom. MCM levels are going to be interesting as well. I don't know if it's going to be better to like sell them, or what are we doing? What are we doing here? To sell them, or just try to build them up just to get stuff easier. Like we start getting some diamonds out of the ground. Well, there's plenty of gold there, so let's just go ahead and go for this. Ba 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 ba. I feel like I'm picking so slow with an iron pickaxe that doesn't have like efficiency 5 on it. It feels so slow. Anything else up there? Yeah, one more high, and I got you, dog. Get down there. Boom! And acrobatics, just getting dings this entire time. I should have grabbed some water while I was up on the surface. That's what I should have done. Anything interesting down here? Do you go anywhere? Some lapis? Really don't care. Anything else around the corner? I can see. You lean, that's right. You can lean, you can see around corners better. That's how Minecraft works. Let's see if we can actually get around here. Hey, block. Place, will ya? Make me a path, please. Yeah, I'm nervous about some of these little block glitches here. It's tough to place things these days. What does Minecraft come to? I really don't want to fall in the lava. Just as a matter of principle, I don't want to fall in the lava. It would make for really great YouTube, but just want to avoid that as a character flaw of myself. I actually do pretty well not falling into lava, all things considered. Red sickness falls in, proc blocks falls in quite a bit, but I seem to be pretty decent at avoiding lava-related accidents. So just wait and see. I'm sure we'll have one towards the end of this episode here. But let's go ahead and scoop some of this stuff up. Get a little bit of EXP going. We'll definitely want to do that so we can kind of get some enchants rolling. Might be a good idea to visit the Nether too to see if we can sneak up some EXP once we get some diamonds. And there they are, right on cue. Brilliant. Can we get a nice amount here? That's what we're looking for. Boom, boom. Oh, this is a very nice diamond. Let's just go ahead and dig these things right up. Boom. Levels for days. What a nice diamond find that is. That is brilliant. Let's just go ahead and stash those right into the PV. That is some good money right off the bat. Boom. Let's hide all the good stuff here. Only have one PV to work with, of course. So that is perfect. Should we just go right back up? I think we should just head right back to the surface again. Yeah, let's just go straight back. Because I kind of feel like seeing if I can get some levels here. That'd be a really good thing to do first episode here. Is get the diamonds, get the levels, try to enchant something and maybe make some money in that way. So yeah, where did we even come in from? I think we just dug straight down. It might be quicker just to go back to spawn / F home, or not F home, but wilderness again. Yeah, let's actually do that. So let's / spawn. Whew, not bad. 11 minutes in and we've already got some diamonds. Nil2Mil has begun. Alright, did that auction sell, by the way? I don't think it did. What's it hanging out at? 18 not selling, 20 not selling, obviously. Let's just go ahead and cancel that and list up a little bit cheaper. Boom. What do we got up here? 10, that's probably going to sell. 20, that's probably not going to sell. So let's go ahead and give this guy a relist here. Boom, /H, sell. Let's do 15 this time. Boom. Confirm that. 15,000. Yes, indeed, we'd like to do that. So let's do... I don't even think you can wilderness in nether. You just have to run. I might just get destroyed. Let's try it. / nether. Warning, PvP is enabled. Yes. I believe in you, nether. I can't do / near either. I'm probably just going to get annihilated. Alright, let's do it. It's a bold new world. Let's go. I think I'm just going to loop immediately back around here and try to get out of the war zone. That would be ideal. Oh, is this just a trap? No, we got to get out of here. Go, go, go. Should still be no fall damage. Yep. Perfect. Alright, we got to swag our way out of here. Get to some nicer land. YOLO! Just waiting just to fall out of the war zone right there and just actually break both my legs at the same time. That would be great. Come on. I'm sure we'll see once we're out of the war zone because the land will be completely destroyed. Like, that doesn't look natural to me. Does that look natural to you? I don't think so. Let's go around that way. Let's see if we can find some levels. Hooah. Hooah. Parkour master. Yeah, we're going to run out of food pretty quickly, actually, if we're just running around like this. No, war zone. So let's hopefully get out of here sooner rather than later. Whew. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for this. This is going to be so much fun. So I think we're going to be out of the war zone. Yes, we are now. So we can go ahead and gather the resources at our leisure. So hopefully we can find some stuff here. And while we're running along here, yeah, as you guys probably know, I haven't been playing much on the server that I made just because it wasn't quite as much fun as I thought it was going to be. It was fun at the beginning. You guys were joining up. We were having a lot. We were bantering around. We were doing some PvP, but ooh, that was close. But as of lately, you guys haven't been logging on much to it. There's still been some people off and on. I've been checking the chat and seeing how many people are logged in, and you guys have been emailing me some of the problems and issues, but I've just decided we're probably not going to pay for the server anymore, just because it's pretty much died out now. It's run its course. We had some fun on it, but it didn't play out to be exactly what I thought it was going to be. So the server itself will be up for probably another week or so ago. I think it was left in the payments, but I'm not going to bother to pay for it with my hard-earned cash anymore if I am not enjoying it, and you guys aren't either. So we will be focusing solely on this, of course, on this series, on the Nil2Mil challenge. So that's what we'll be doing. So hopefully we can start finding some stuff here so we can get rolling with some levels. Anyone? There's some up there. It's few and far between right now with quartz because this place has been picked clean. Oh, we are out of food. We're dying here, guys. We are dying. Alright, we want to find some quartz, and we want it bad. So let's go ahead and scoop this up and maybe head up to the roof to see what's going on. Yo, 1 quartz, that is hype. I don't know how I feel about roof mining right now. It seems kind of scary. Yeah, there's a lot up there, though. Should we just do it? Only a 57 cobblestone. No, we're not doing it. Let's see if we can find some more, some easier access quartz would be good. What are we running at right now? 14 minutes. Ooh, we're going to have to find a lot of quartz if we want to finish this off. Yeah, we're jumping this. If we want to finish off some level 30 enchant by the end of this episode. But we'll scoop this up anyway, and we'll see how much we can get done. So we've got the 4 here. Let's see if we can just build over to this. I'm definitely nervous about placing blocks. It's been pretty glitchy so far. Unimpressed by the TPS right now. So let's go ahead and just start mining all these guys up. Hopefully we don't get any surprise lava flow. That'd be scary. Boom, boom, boom. What do we have for levels right now? 6? Yeah, we're going to have to get more than that. Let's go, 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 go. Again, 1.7 mechanics, so we'll be going all the way back down to 0 again. I don't know, maybe it would be better if we just straight up sold our EXP. I'll have to take a look and see kind of what those levels add up to, and like how much money we'd be getting from selling, say, a Silk Touch or a Fortune 3 pick or something like that, versus just selling the EXP as it is. We'll definitely have to look into that. I remember back on Dream Planet, EXP sold for, you know, a little more than kind of 1.5 times the amount it was, plus a couple levels of 10 or powers of 10, that is more. So if you got 100 EXP, it would sell for about, you know, $1,500 or so. So I don't know what it is on this server anyway. Well, yo, boxes galore on the auction house right now. 15K still seem like the lower, so there's a chance that could be purchased. Anyone selling EXP at all? No EXP. Okay, so we don't even know about EXP at this time. We'll have to look into that. So we'll hang on to our EXP for now. Let us, 16 minutes, 4 more minutes. I think we should just spam some more levels here and see what we can get done. And next episode, we will try to claim some land and start laying out the real money makers. That is, set up some farms so we can actually start making down some cash. Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do about AFKing, because I don't know whether I should, you know, count that towards a 20-minute episode, or I can kind of just AFK on my own and like count up the time that I was AFK, things like that maybe. Especially if this is going to be like some sort of series down the line where I go to other planets and see if I can beat the amount of episodes it took, you know, that kind of thing, where I see which planet I can get to 1 million the fastest on or something like that. So we'll have to make up some rules as we go. So if you guys have any thoughts or ideas on that, please let me know in the comments. I am happy to read them. That's one thing I like to do at lunch when I'm at work, is I read through the comments to see if there's anything interesting or worth replying to. Like I said, you guys were great on that last video. You loaded that thing up with comments real quick. That was awesome. So yeah, be sure to leave some comments down here with your support for the series. And if you play on Monster Planet, let me know, because I will probably take allies and truces, because I won't really be doing actually much faction stuff unless I find some really profitable raids, things of that nature. So I'm happy to go hang out with you guys, but of course I will not be taking donations, as this is the Nil2Mil challenge, so I don't want you guys help in any regard. I want to be able to do this solo, as someone just joined the server would do on their own, to see just how long it takes. So we are closing in, looks like about 2 minutes left on the timer here, and we are hanging out at level 17 or so. Hopefully see if we can get to 20 here by the end. That'd be great. And we are doing pretty well so far. Not bad at all. I'm pretty pleased with the start. Found those diamonds. That was great. Slurping up some of this stuff here. Let's see if we can get across here and see if we can find some more cheap, easy, reliable quartz. There's some more on the ceiling. Let's go ahead and snag this up. I'm liking this. Yeah, feel free to let me know. I don't know much about the Monster Planet. I don't know when its last reset was. I think it was kind of relatively not that long ago. Compared to some of the other planets, but I really don't know a lot. So like I said, if you guys are on Monster Planet, be sure to let me know. Send me a whisper while I'm playing. I probably won't respond while I'm actually recording, though, of course, as you guys know, just because we've got a limited amount of time and we want to get it done. So, oh my goodness, we have broken that. What do we have? Do we have any more iron? I don't know if it's worth making the diamond pick yet. Kind of want to get this iron cooking, though, or do we care, or should we just piece the scene? I think we should just piece the scene. Should we just go through a portal for the banter? This could be a nightmare. This could like break the entire thing, because I could pop up in anyone's like zone and they could have blocked out the portal. So this could be the end of everything right here. This could be end of the series as I go through this portal. But we're going to do it anyway and see what happens. We're going to give this portal the YOLO jump and see where we pop out. And we popped out someplace decent. Okay, not bad. Where are we actually? We are just 3,300 blocks or so away from everything. And just hanging out. I wonder if we should like claim. Is there anyone /F map? Anyone nearby? Yeah, not really. Nothing at all. So back in the jungle. How are we doing on food? We're gonna have to snag some of that food out here to stay satisfied. Let's go ahead and eat that up. Can you even sell hand at this level? I don't think you can. I think you need to have a rank to sell hand. Yeah, you do. Yo, pranks on me. Alright, so we've got about 15 seconds left here in the episode, guys, so we will end it up. Be sure to leave me a like and show me that support. Subscribe if you haven't already, because it's free and I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode, hanging out on the Monster Planet. See ya!